We're going to look at the queries part of mock exam 1. So download your queries file question and let's begin. So you'll have your query question for mock exam 1 here. Let's open it up. Here's the queries that you're asked to complete for mock exam. You need to have the tables question complete already. So open up your database that you created during the table section of your exam. Here it is here, students info. Enable content. We have one table here, student details. The first question asks you to create a query named age with your name in it to find the details of all students who are over 18 years. Sort in order of course. So in your database, click on Create, Query Wizard, Simple Query Wizard, add all the fields to selected fields, click Next on this screen, and here we're going to name it age with your name, so type your name in here, and click Modify the query design and click Finish. So you're asked to find details of all students who are over 18 years of age. So back to the query design and look for the age field, and in criteria type in greater than symbol and 18. It says sort in order of course. So here under course we're going to select the sort option and then run your query, and here are our results. Save that, and once you've completed it, you can close the query. Go back to your questions, and we're going to create a query named finance with your name and find the details of Jerry Brown's students taking finance who are over 18. Okay, so again we need to click Create, Query Wizard, Simple Query Wizard. Make sure that you're querying the table student details and not the previous query. Add all the fields. Next. I'm going to leave it on detail. Next. So it's the name of the query is finance and your name. Modify the query design. Finish. Now there's a couple of criteria in this. Go back to the question. Jerry Brown is a teacher or a tutor, so we need to query him first. Tutor here has to be Jerry Brown. I think his name needs an E. Finance is the course, so you need to type in finance here under the criteria for course, and age has to be over 18. Now in the last query I didn't take into consideration those that are 18, so in this maybe I'll say greater or equal to 18, so I know that they're 18 or above. I think that's really what the question is asking, and we'll run this and see. Okay, so there's two students that are 18 or over that are taking finance by the tutor Jerry Brown, and we'll save this. Now again, I did miss something from the last query. Print the query in landscape and resize to fit one page. So I could open that query again, age your name, and go file, print preview, landscape, click landscape. I can click on the printer, select your printer from here, or I can say Microsoft print the PDF, and I'll print it to PDF, and I click OK, and I'll save it into my same folder, the mock exam folder that I created during the original tables questions. So this is the age query, and I'll just put my name after it. And again, I will do the same for the finance query that I just created. So file, print preview. Now I can click on this PDF or XPS either, which is a little bit quicker to set up the PDF. And here it is here. I'm going to go to desktop and save this to the mock exam folder. So this is the finance query. I really should put the word query in here so I know exactly what it is with your name. Okay, and click publish and close this screen. Okay, let's go back to the questions. The next question is to create a query called admin to find admin students who are less than 18. Okay, I'm going to close these print previews for these two queries and have my student details table open again. Click create, query wizard, simple query, add all the fields again. Make sure you're in the table student details, not another query. Click next. Click next. This is admin with your name. Modify the query design. Click finish. So the course is one of our criteria and age again is one of our criteria. So it's the less than symbol 18. So it's people in admin with quotes, the less than symbol and 18 in age, and run. And there's only one student, and we'll save that. And again, you can go file, print and print preview and save the PDF. Close this query. Next query is a parameter query called course, which finds the details of any student who are on that course. Okay, so it's the student's name we're interested in this time. So we're going to go create, query wizard, simple query wizard, add all the fields from the table student details. Next on this, and this is called course with your name. Modify the query design. Let me go back and read that question again just to make sure I've read it correctly. Okay, I didn't interpret that correctly. It finds the details of any student who are on that course. So course is the field we are interested in, not the student name field. So in the query design view, under course, we type in a square bracket and let's just put in the words what course, question mark, and close the square bracket and then run the query. So I know I have a course called admin. I will run the query on this course, and here I have 3 students in the admin course, and I can print the result of this as well by going to file, print preview, change it to landscape and export it to PDF or XPS. We close this query and save it. Okay, the last query is called count course, that will count the number of students doing each course. So back to our database, click create, query wizard, simple query wizard, OK. Now the only field I'm going to add to this selected fields is course. We're going to click next, and this is called account course, I think, and your name. Modify the query design. You'll only see one field here. We need to add the field course again, And then we need to find this totals um, column. And here under the second course, I'm going to go group by count. So it's going to count the number of different entries for each course, the number of different times course appears in the table. So if I click run, you should see that I have 3 on admin, 3 on database, 1 on e-commerce, and 2 on finance. How do I know? Well, if I sort my table here by course, you'd see that I've got 3 students on the admin course, 3 on the database, 1 on the e-commerce, and 2 on finance. So I know that I've ran this query correctly. So that's the end of the query section for the exam. Thank you.